Hey, good morning, y'all. Good morning. I said, and then I got to hit sort of northwest Nashville. Good morning. How's it going? I was talking to myself there for a minute. I was saying I got about a 2.5 hour drive this morning. Then got to make another couple stops after that. So I thought I'd see if anybody wanted to ride along and chat. Hey, old boy, how's it going, man? Good to see you. I just thought I'd see if anybody was sitting around needing a place to chat with others this morning. I'm headed through Nashville, so I'll be able to look over and check out the chat every now and then for the first, I don't know, hour or so. Once I get down around Nashville, we'll be dealing with that Nashville traffic. Hey, Anthony, how's it going, man? Not fishing this morning, Anthony. I'm working today, having to do a little driving. So I didn't see much of anybody live, and I thought, well, maybe some people that's wanting to drink a little coffee and chat with each other this morning. So I thought I'd go live for my drive if I can keep signal. I don't know. I tell you, I've got AT&T, and used to be AT&T was great about everywhere I went in my part of the world, and they're getting worse and worse all the time. I don't know. Well, I do know. Let me back up. I do know. An AT&T guy told me that they were taking towers away from their cell phone plans and using them to provide internet service. I guess their internet capabilities were getting a little overloaded, so they use those cell phone towers for that. So we're getting a little worse signal here. I know when I work at the office, which is the other direction from Nashville, it's up in Kentucky, about an hour from here. I get terrible signal all along the interstate going there. I lose signal probably 5 or 6 times. Hey, Dooley, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you in here. You live down at Smithland, down from Kentucky and Barkley. Let's see. Barkley Dam service sucks. Boy, it does suck down there. It is rough. I tell you, yesterday while I was fishing, it was spotty. I'd have decent signal for a while, and then it would go away. A week ago when I was there, it was perfect. I don't know. I tell you, it's just rough. You're going fishing out on the Ohio this morning, Dooley. Good deal. Good deal. I bet that's fun in that kayak, man. I don't know how I'd handle that, especially on a river like the Ohio. Y'all get some pretty serious current up there. Morning, NJ. What's going on? Do you paddle the Ohio, Dooley, or do you have one of those canoes with a trolling motor on it that moves you around? I figure that current would be hard to motivate in. And maybe not, I guess, with a kayak. They're pretty small and easy to maneuver, but I figure you would really get pushed around. Paddle, okay. I bet it's a good workout. That paddling against the current anyway. When you're going with the current, it'd be all right. Going back up against the current, I bet that's a real workout. Not a problem after you get used to it. Well, that's good. It's hold you against the current, or you just uh, float fish. Just let it. Anthony says Ohio is his main river. I won't. That crazy. I'm kind of with you, Anthony. That sounds a little scary. Nashville, Tennessee, last week, and the Cumberland goes through there. Last week, the Cumberland was pushing some pretty good current. close to Smithville, but I've never fished the Ohio. Not a single time. I need to. It's not that much further for me. Lost me again. I don't know how the signal will be this morning. It's used them that summer. Haven't used them since. I need to more. I tell you why I quit using them was because that was back when I was having a lot of shoulder troubles before I had. Sorry about that. There we are. We're back. Went in a low spot there. I don't know if y'all heard. I was saying I've got a couple of kayaks that I bought. Used them quite a bit for one summer, but then my shoulder really started giving me a lot of trouble before I had my rotator cuff surgery. We haven't used them since. I need to. It's good exercise. It'll be good for my shoulder. I'm 6 months out from my rotator cuff shoulder, and it's, I'm gonna say it's 90-95%, but it's not where it needs to be. Still gives me a little pain every now and then. I need to use it more. Pedal kayaks, I got you. I'd imagine those might be a little easier. Maybe not. I don't know. I've never been in one of them. Excuse me, I'm yawning. I haven't had my coffee yet this morning. You know what, boys? I'm gonna have to pull over here. I just realized I don't see my wallet. That's not good. Morning, Kelly. How's it going? I just realized I don't have my wallet in my pocket. Did I go off and leave a doggone wallet at the house? I never do that. Let me look my seat. Got too much stuff in my truck. I got backpacks for work, fishing backpacks, everything else. Dadgummit. I'm gonna have to go back to the house. I guess I left it. I never do that. I was in a hurry this morning, though. Do that with your work stuff. Yeah, I tell you, man, I always kind of do the pocket check before I leave. Got my phone, got my knife, got my keys, got my wallet. And I must have missed that this morning. And I'm not going to make it to Nashville. I might make it to Nashville, but I wouldn't be making it back with the gas that I've got right now. So I probably need to go get a wallet. Doggone. Kelly, you been fishing lately? doing any good catching? I saw one of your videos a while back where you were on a creek, I think it was, wading the creek, if I remember right. I need to do that sometime. It's been a long time since I've done that. No, not lately. Doggone. I fished more in the last month and a half, 2 months, than I fished in a long time. I'm going to lose y'all for just a second here. I'm going to drop down in a low spot. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. At least I lost you a minute ago when I came through it, but it looks like it's hanging in. Signal's hanging in this time. About coming to eastern Kentucky and going creek fishing. Got some good creek fishing over there. Most I lost you for just a second there. Fed streams, but nothing. Well, y'all aren't I can figure out how. So y'all can see the road, camera. like y'all do ours. I guess you get up in the mountainous area there, eastern Kentucky. You got a lot of hollers and hills that can feed different streams to keep. This backhoe has a long line of traffic. There you go. Somebody's passing him up ahead finally. Dang, Anthony, 135 fish for the month of August. Good deal. Good. You been catching much of any size? Um, I haven't caught nearly as many fish as I normally do, but I'm catching bigger fish, which is fine with me because I usually catch a bunch of little fish. When we go there, it's just an area full. 40 fish a day. That's pretty good too, Kelly. Doggone. I've been seeing a lot of guys catching just coolers and coolers. A lot of decent blues. Good deal. And we'll get around this backhoe finally. And we'll move at a decent clip so we'll quit. If I can get my wallet and get out to the interstate, we'll put down some many signal troubles, hopefully. So how's that measure them, I guess? I've never done one of those. You know, I haven't done one, but I did watch a video. I think kayak catfish was in them. That took pictures. Are you fishing? I don't know if y'all are hearing me. I keep seeing the screen go black for signals in and out up through here. You catching most of yours out of a boat, Anthony, or from the bank? Five entry, no size, no or weight. So that's good, man. I work with a couple of guys that fish down there around Smithland. Well, I say around Smithland, one of them fishes the Cumberland. Close one of the down there. Country up here and out on signal. There's what great Jared. All right, y'all. I'll be back. I'm gonna run in the house here. I'll be right back. All right, I left it right where it should be. There you go. If you haven't heard anything I responded to, I'm sorry about that, Anthony. Hopefully, what I was saying is I work with a couple of guys. The lower end of the Cumberland just before it dumps into the Ohio, and the other one fishes below the dam down there close to Smithland. And they both say they've been catching good lately. But they're both. But you're catching a bunch of fish if you're catching that many from the bank. That's real good. Get out of the road, puppy. That dog has got some neighbors north, built a nice home, and leave that. Never have. I've done. Well, I say duck hunted right in there. I duck hunted the twin sisters up there out of Birdsville, those two islands. I used to duck hunt them quite a bit. Killed a whole bunch of ducks up there. And, well, signals in and out. I don't know if you'll hear me on this, Anthony, but you'll know the area coming back from Birdsville. Pretty close before you cross the bridge to come back into Smithland. There's a long flat stretch. A buddy of mine was driving one day coming back from duck hunt, completely sheared off. The boat passed the truck. He hit the brakes trying to get the boat to run up underneath the truck to stop it, and the boat passed the truck and run out in a field. That was it broke the chains. Experience. We didn't know if it was going to come by and hit somebody or what. Luckily, it didn't hit anybody. Didn't do any damage to anything, but a little bit of damage to the trailer. Another 10 minutes, we should be at a little better signal, guys. And it should be better. I'm able to move a little faster now, so hopefully the signal, when we hit that spotty signal, it's in and out pretty quick, because on the way back in, we were following that backhoe a big part of the way. Moving. Let's see, I've got a message popped there. Raised outdoors posted. Sometime he's a fella, Arkansas. He catches some crappie fishing, bluegill, bass. He does a lot of old school fishing. He'll use his electronic. Well, we're back now. If anybody's still in here, we hit that dead spot. It completely kicked us out. Stay where you are, backpack. All right, we are about to get on the interstate. Hopefully, we'll have a little better signal here now. It won't be so spotty in and out, kicking us out. Hopefully so, anyway. Getting on the, I say getting on the interstate, getting on the parkway here and then headed to the interstate. State needs to come mow the sides of the highway. It's getting overgrown. All right, we're rolling now. Hopefully have a little better signal for a little while. Cruise control. I just got this truck a couple months ago, and I cannot get accustomed to this adaptive cruise control. This first vehicle I've had with it. It slows you down as you approach something. It slows me down so gentle. I don't realize. I look up and I'm instead of going 75, I'm doing 55. I figure out why I didn't feel like I was right up at Grand Rivers today. If I did, I'd be fishing again this evening. It's nice out. I won't be back though until Thursday, so I will probably try and fish Thursday afternoon. That's my goal anyway. Thursday, and then the wives want to go fishing too, so I'm sure we'll be fishing this weekend. But, you know, oh, I forgot they got road work going on up here. We're going to bypass that. Get up. Direction. How's the signal going, y'all? Is it a little better now? Not so spotty. I think even if we get off and go down 41, I think it'll still be good because we'll be between high Nashville and Clarksville, so it should have good signal. I gotta get some coffee in me so I can quit yawning. There's a Hardee's down the road here. I'm starting to get a coffee and biscuit when I get some gas. I don't know about y'all. I think it's hard to beat a Hardee's biscuit and coffee. They've got a good coffee at Hardee's. I have to travel quite a bit for work, back and forth to the Nashville, Middle Tennessee area, all over Middle Tennessee. So I've kind of become a fast food coffee connoisseur, trying to figure out who's got the good coffee. I'm too cheap to pay for that Starbucks stuff. My wife likes it, but it's hard for me to pay $5 for a cup of coffee. Who y'all think's got the best coffee? See if there's anybody I haven't tried. Well, it says we got 2 people hanging out in here. I appreciate y'all riding along with me. You know, as I'm thinking, the way I normally go to get to Columbia, where I'm headed, it's part of the way the interstate, part of the way not. That signal's pretty sketchy on that not interstate way, so I think I'll go the other way. We'll go right through Nashville. We'll go down 24, hit 65, and go down to Saturn Parkway. I believe we'll probably keep better signal that direction. We should have signal all the way to Nashville that way. And south of Nashville most of the way, I would think. Lots of equipment piled up in that field back there. Must be getting ready to put something in. It's right across the road from the rock quarry from Rogers Group. I don't know if that's going to be something Rogers Group is doing or if it's another company. Got a lot of dollars in equipment sitting there, though. I know that. to be along on the ride, headed to Nashville and beyond, going south. Get to enjoy that Nashville traffic this morning. That's always a lovely thing. We got a slow poker holding everybody up. Playing on her phone, that's the problem. Pick, it's about a year. I got a year out fishing. I play y'all a little music while I'm riding, but YouTube doesn't like that. They frown on that stuff. Good morning. Looks like somebody else just joined us. Appreciate you coming in to ride. Just doing a little driving this morning, headed to Nashville. Wishing I was fishing. Be getting on the interstate here shortly and make a little better time, I tell you. Traffic on this little road in the morning. I gotta stop and get some gas up here though, about 2 miles. Get a little gas for the vehicle, bacon biscuit for my belly. We'll be happy. I saw a catfish regulator going fishing. I wonder if they're catching any this morning. I think they were live earlier. Hopefully they're catching a few fish. Welcome in. Appreciate you joining. Y'all feel free to chat amongst yourself over there if you want. While I'm driving, it's hard for me to keep up with anybody chatting. At least for now it will be. We've been on these 2 lanes. I'm going to pull in here at Love's and get a little bit of go juice.
Good morning. Thank you for choosing Harvey. What can I get for you?
Could I get a super bacon biscuit and a large black coffee, please?
A super bacon biscuit and a large black coffee.
Yes, ma'am.
$7.61.
All right, thank you.